All right, what's up and welcome to the channel. My name is Hegshot. Thank you so much for joining me today as we are looking at the Canik SFX rival. And this is one that honestly caught me by surprise. I was in a local gun shop and they were showing me some of the new guns that have come out. And when I seen this one, I was like, whoa, this is actually pretty cool. So if this is your first time stopping by, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit your notifications so you never miss a video here. And if you'd like to support me, I'll leave a link down to Patreon. You could do that. I'd love to have you over there. And also check out my other channels if you're interested in any of my other content. And I have a lot out there. I'll leave links to all that down below. Let's go ahead and get started. I haven't had a dedicated Canik on the table for a review in quite some time. So one thing, if you're not familiar with Canik, is they send you a lot. So let's go through this here really quick. You're going to, of course, get the gun. They're going to give you an outside the waistband holster so you can take this basically from the box to competition, ready to go. This is not the best holster in the world. It's got some wobble. There is some, it looks like you can adjust your retention there, but it'll do the job for what you need it to do, I'm sure, you know. So, but it does come with that. It's free. I mean, what the heck. So we have a variety of plates here, all right, that you can use with integrated rear sights even for a variety of different red dots. I believe they call this one the Rival Dark Side. So this one actually has 5 plates. It also has aluminum base plates that you can put on there as well, which is kind of cool. You're going to get a lock. You're going to get a magazine with an assist loader, another magazine there. And then if you pull this down, you're actually going to get an owner's manual. It's all really nicely done. You're going to get a tool right here. You're going to get additional back straps, cleaning rod, brush, and then you have this little guy, which I'll show you here in a minute, but this is a tool so you can do a variety of things on the Canik, and it's shaped like a little Canik. You get 2 guns for the price of 1. It's hard to beat that. All right, so here it is, man, the SFX rival. So the local gun shop had this one, and then they had the Combat Elite Executive TP9, and both of them are wild looking, man. I mean, there's a lot going on here, so that's why we're doing an unboxing and a first look so I can cover some of this, and then once we do the full review, of course, we'll do the shooting and all of that good stuff. But this thing is a monster, dude. So it's 8.1 inches in overall length, 29.5 ounces unloaded, 5.7 inch grip, and 1.4 inches wide. So like I said, man, this is a beast of a gun, chambered in 9mm, and a lot of features here. So let's start at the front. You have all of these different lightning cuts throughout the slide. On the underneath side right here, this thing is cut all the way around. Now you don't have a ported barrel, but you have a fluted barrel, 5-inch fluted barrel right there. You have your fiber optic front sight, blacked out adjustable rear sight, and like I said, a lot of your plates in there actually have an integrated sight in the rear, and then of course, you know, this plate will come off, and depending on what kind of red dot you want to run, you can have a corresponding plate to go with that. Ambidextrous slide stop right there, kind of low profile. You have a pick rail up underneath. You have a little bit of texturing right here for your support thumb, whichever, you know, if you're right or left-handed shooter, don't matter. And then you have your little takedown knobs right here. Flat face trigger, and I will show you that before the end of the video, just a little preview of this trigger because it's incredible. Magazine release. So this is reversible, and there's different sizes, and that takes me to this little extra gun you get with the main gun. This is kind of cool, so I was like, well, it's obviously a tool, whatever, and then I kind of shook it, and I was like, oh, there's something inside here. So I pulled the bottom off. You have these 2 additional fiber optic sticks, one red and one green, and then a bunch of parts on the inside. So essentially you have a Torx 10 that you can put on the end of this little thing right here. Is this kind of goofy? Yeah, a little bit, but it, you know, whatever. So you do have that, and then of course you have your different magazine sizes. So the one on the gun right now sticks out really, really far. It's easy to actuate though, but if you want to run a different size on there, you can. You got a couple of different sizes there, and a variety of other little things that you may need for this gun. So it has a flared mag well, and I wanted to put the additional flared piece on the gun, so one of my little torque screws is what I needed to actually do that, and all this piece does is just slide over the bottom of the grip, and you just screw it right there in the bottom of the gun. So pretty easy to do that. 18 round magazines, you of course get 2 of those. Grip texturing is really nice. Additional back straps if you want those as well. You have a striker indicator in the rear. And then this fluted barrel comes back to the hood, and you can kind of see they're almost like serrations, but I guess it's a part of their fluting that they do there as well. You can see you have a little Torx head right there, so you can adjust for elevation here, and then of course you can adjust windage back here as well with this little screw right here. Lightning cuts again on this side, and overall, man, this is a big honking gun, but this thing should be an incredible shooter because this trigger is amazing. By the way, you have a double undercut under the trigger guard, so a ton of different features. By the way, I think I paid right under $7 for this gun, so it is a lot of money, but at the same time, for a gun like this with all these features, I don't know, man. I cannot wait to get this thing to the range. But let me show you this trigger here really quick. All right, so you see you have a flat face trigger right there with the little dingus in the middle. You hit the wall essentially right there, and it breaks. Not much travel, not much movement in the trigger at all. It feels really good. Reset, boom, right there. And I think I may have let it out a little too far even. Boom, boom. Okay. So this is on like PPQ level of striker fired pistols, made in Turkey. So we are gonna have to take this thing to the range, put it through its paces, and see if all of these features equate to as good of a gun that I think this would be at the range, and as flat shooting and as awesome shooting. We'll see how it does out there, man. So let me know what you guys think about the SFX Rival, at least first impressions. If you got one or if you've already shot one, let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, hold them down.